BBL 851, turn right, heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established.
An order coming through for aircraft is naturally always positive, whether it be for, say, Airbus and or Boeing, or really any aircraft manufacturer in the midst of a pandemic for that matter. However, what makes it all the more intriguing is when the order itself is for an airline that hasn't actually yet started operations, but is gearing up for a launch within the United States, that being none other than the previously covered in-depth Breeze Airways, who, according to Reuters and their sources, have expanded on an existing order it had for the Airbus A220, which originally consisted of 60 total units. The new order is for an additional 20, meaning the grand total will stand at 80 Airbus A220s. The airline has reportedly been connected to an order that was placed for a total of 20 Airbus A220s last month. It was previously listed on the Airbus orders and delivery sheet as an unidentified customer. It isn't typically out of the ordinary, or should I say abnormal, for a customer to not be revealed originally. However, more often than not, these unidentified customers are typically for leasing companies, as airlines will usually have their orders made known for publicity. On top of that, I'll add that sometimes your unidentified customers can also be your smaller, more regional airlines that typically don't attract as much attention within the industry on a global level. Back in March as well, the airline was cleared to fly with the US Department of Transportation, or DOT, granting the final approval Breeze needed to begin their operations, and their route network is incredibly interesting, with a business model that sees them flying on routes with very little competition for their launch. Typically, this is something some airlines that are launching seem to struggle with. The carrier will utilise originally Embraer aircraft, while eventually it will move towards an all Airbus A220 fleet of aircraft, which will now see a total, as mentioned, of 80 aircraft, with the first A220 arriving into their operations in the second half of this calendar year. And according to David Neilman, who is the founder of the airline, they'll continue to look to welcome in on the Airbus A220 continuously every single month, which means A220s will be joining up for quite a long time. Breeze will really focus on connecting customers in smaller to medium-sized airports, which is something naturally not many carriers are doing within the United States, and they believe they can nail this market and get underway quickly and also strongly, and really make their mark within the American aviation sector, as planned for services to restart following the global pandemic and very rapid vaccination program continue. Either way, it'll be incredibly exciting to see the development of Breeze Airways in the future, as their routes largely go uncontested, allowing them full market share almost for the flights they are planning on operating this summer season. What are your thoughts on Breeze acquiring 20 more Airbus A220s thanks to a report by Reuters? Let me know down in the comment section below. And do you believe this is also not just a vote of confidence to the Airbus A220 for regional operations within the United States, but also Breeze Airways really putting their foot down on launching as well? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.